Today, we're gonna record in the old barn studio using two awesome microphones from Electro Voice that were provided to me by Sweetwater.com. Let's do it. Woo! So green, so beautiful. Oh! We live in an age where even the cheapest interface sounds pretty good. What really determines your sound when you're recording is two things. The first thing is the source, that is what you are recording. That's the number one most important thing that you should worry about. The next most important thing, which really does affect your sound, is the microphones you're using. That's 90% of your sound. And so today's video, we're gonna change one of those variables. I'm gonna use two new microphones by a brand that I've never tried before. I have never ever tried Electro Voice, so this is gonna be really interesting. Opening the box, opening the box. Unboxing. Our sweet way of saying thank you. It's sweet. Whoa, a new kick mic by Electro Voice, the ND68. Whoa, okay, that looks cool. Jet black and it looks cool. The look of things kind of make a difference to me. The Electro Voice RE20. Whoa. Whoa, whoa. That looks very cool. See that? This thing is jet black too. The Electro Voice RE20 and the ND68. You can use this for kick drum, you can use this on guitars, on voice, snare. This is a popular mic for podcasts and broadcasters. And this is supposed to be one of the best kick drum mics.
Let's try them out.
It's got some weight to it. This RE20 is a heavy mic. Step one, this should work. Yeah, this is fine. It's not that big a deal. People on the internet really make this, they complain a lot. It was fine getting this to, it took 1 second. I don't know. You just put it on and you tighten it. But it's, yeah, it's f***ing huge. It's a little bit obstructive. People talk about a lot of bleed on this mic, but since I'm using a two mic setup, I don't care about bleed, right? This is the closest thing to it. I wanted to get the snare and I want some hi-hat. I want some room sound. I want some cymbals. Maiden voice. I'm going to go straight into my interface to hear how these mics sound unfettered, unmessed with. Kind of interesting. I was using the speaker, but look how much like sort of space it's taking up. Part of me is feeling like this is ridiculous. I want something smaller and denser. Let's see if we can find something else to stick in there. I know that we're talking about microphones, but as I said, the most important thing is your source, and then number two is microphones. All right, all right, all right. We're looking for something dense and heavy. Dense and heavy. What is this, the Constitution? Too light. Oh! Oh my god! What is in here? Just, whoa. Full of this stuff, which is metal, right? It's little pieces of metal. Doesn't get much denser. And then I need to close this up somehow. What I'm gonna use is these ties, right? So we're really trying to use everything we have in the barn to seal this box up, because I don't have any tape and I don't want to waste tape on this. It's getting really warm. It's like 90 right now. Oddly satisfying. All right, here, dense. All right. Okay. Now I can position my mic. What we got going on now? I moved my snare, I moved my hi-hat, I've angled the RE20 to sort of focus more on the snare, get a little less hi-hat, and I don't know. Let's see what that sounds like. I told myself I would not do endless, pointless A-B comparisons, but I can't stop. I think this might be the right sound. Let's hear this. Oh boy, God bless the USA. Now we are recording to the Tascam 388. The RE20, I was worried that it was gonna have this huge polar pattern. Read online that people were like, it picks up so much of the room. I'm not really noticing that. Like, I just put it right on the snare on that weird angle, and it's giving me exactly what I want. Maybe it's just the honeymoon phase, but I'm really, really happy with these mics so far. Now I'm gonna move this RE20 and I'm gonna put it on my... This is interesting because pretty much since the dawn of time, I've only ever used one microphone on a speaker cap. This is a lot of mic. This is a big honking mic. It is slipping forward. So it's a heavy ass mic. This is a 1960s Vibrolux reverb. Maybe what it needs is like a tripod. These are actually really hard to get. They're always on back order. They don't make them very often, and they're super cheap. It's like $179. To see my full review on this Kramer guitar, watch my video here. I love cheap crap that sounds good. By the way, if you have a fan going in your room, turn that off, because that's where you're gonna get the helicopter effect. It's like, why does my mic sound like woo 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 woo? It's the fan. I'm going from the Kramer to the Tone Beast, to my Tim pedal, to the M9 pedal, to the Vibrolux reverb. Whatever I can find, I'll put in the link below. Just went swimming, incredibly hot day. I want to see acoustic guitar with the RE20. More shot. And now we'll get a chance to hear how the RE20 sounds for overdubs. The ND68 sounds great, sounded great right away. What you're hearing on this recording, there's hardly any EQ or compression. It's pretty much just stock without having to mess with it. It sounds good right out of the box. I'm really happy with that. As far as the RE20 goes, like I was saying, a lot of people think this mic has a really huge pattern and it picks up too much of the room. I didn't find that. It has a really nice thing in the high end. It sounds like smooth and modern, and it's just very, very different than the mics I'm used to using. I can push the high end without having issues. And I also noticed what was really weird. It responds to plugins better. When I go and mess with stuff that I normally hate, like tube and tape emulations in there, it seems to stay together longer. I can push them harder. I don't know if that's psychosomatic or it's just like the honeymoon phase, but that's pretty cool. I really liked it on snare. It sounds different. It's bringing out new things in electric guitar that I didn't hear before. I'm really happy with the RE20 and the ND68. They're going to be part of my arsenal from now on. They're opening up a new little world for me. It's a different sound. It's like a hi-fi dynamic sound. It's like a dynamic mic, but nicer. You can buy both of these mics using the links below. Thanks so much. Take care.